My dad was a deputy at the sheriff's office for 28 years. He started in 1972. Um, and growing up with father in law enforcement, I remember as a kid watching him get his uniform together, and using the lint brush and dyeing leather, and just making sure that you looked squared away when you went to work. That made an impression on me at a young age, knowing that I wanted to go into this career. Wearing the brown uniform with the pink tan pants is something I dreamed about since I was a kid. And once I got older and understood the job, actually getting to where I'm at now, being a sergeant, is something I dreamed about once I got into law enforcement.
I think the one most important thing to understand and to get under control right away, if you do have a spouse who is in law enforcement, is just really concentrate on your communication, because in a world where you may not get to see each other a whole lot, and with different shifts and schedules, or if you're working a B shift and A shift, and you may see your partner in passing or to pass off your kids, it's so important to have that communication to know when you can actually have maybe a sit down or have a date or have a minute alone. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough, and it's important to plan ahead, so that you do get any time together, because there'll be times during our busy time of the year where we may not have a day off together for 2-3 weeks, and we'll just see each other in the morning, or hey, I made you breakfast, and just kind of like a note left behind is pretty much the amount of communication we'll have outside of work.
Because it's something you grow up with. Like I said, you don't only grow up with your family member being, like my dad. I grew up with his department. There's still people who work for Beloit PD who knew my dad, and I love that. It's a way for me to connect with him because my dad has passed. And having that sort of family, they call it the blue family. You have it here, and I love having it here at the sheriff's office. And you're used to it. You know what to expect. You know that you're not going to be there for some holidays. You know you're not going to be there for some after-school activities. But it's also something to be very proud of. Like I said, I was always proud to say my dad was a police officer. And I would hope my children are the same way.